Men always miss these signs that she wants to sleep with you. There is a woman who has caught your attention, and it appears that she is also aware of your interest. However, you are hesitant to act and want to avoid any potential embarrassment or misunderstanding. If you are uncertain whether she is simply enjoying playful banter or is actually interested in you, don't miss anything and watch until the end of the video. Here are 10 signs that she wants to sleep with you. She invites you over to her place. An invitation to someone's place does not necessarily mean an invitation to have sex. Rather, it shows that she is beginning to trust you. However, inviting you over does increase the likelihood of her being interested in sleeping with you. Pay attention to the tone she uses when inviting you. Is it serious, neutral, or does she add a bit of flirtation to it? Nevertheless, be cautious and look out for explicit signs of consent before proceeding. Just because nothing happens at first doesn't mean it will never happen. It's possible that she wants to take things slow even if she's interested in you. She tells you that she lives alone. Living arrangements are usually a common topic of conversation when getting to know someone. It is not uncommon for individuals to mention their living situation, even when it is not directly related to the conversation, especially if they are trying to drop a hint. Women, in particular, tend to be more cautious about divulging such information, and if they share it freely, it may be because they are trying to give a subtle sign. Additionally, if a woman asks about your living situation, it could either stem from genuine curiosity or an attempt to prepare for a situation where you may invite her to your place. It is important not to make assumptions about a woman's intentions and to observe her body language. Is she tense or relaxed when discussing her living arrangements? Mentioning living alone is not always an invitation for sexual advances. If a woman intends it to be, chances are that she will follow up with flirty remarks or directly propose it. She tries to look her very best. A woman who is interested in you will attempt to draw your attention to her own body as well. She will take great care in her appearance and try to highlight her best features. Of course, women dress for themselves without any ulterior motives. However, if you notice that she is putting in more effort than usual into looking good, there might be a reason behind it. To determine if she's looking for a sexual encounter, search for more unmistakable signs. For instance, bright lipstick, low-cut tops, or revealing clothing. Although, keep in mind that every woman is unique. What is an obvious indication of sexual interest for one woman may seem entirely normal to another. When you see an indication that she is attempting to attract you towards her body, examine the other signs on this list before jumping to any conclusions. She asks you about your sexual preferences. If a woman is interested in sleeping with you, she would likely ask about your preferences in bed, such as favorite positions, craziest places, or wildest fantasies. Her openness to this conversation implies her interest in taking things to the next level. Respond playfully or ask her some questions in return. Her willingness to share her own likes and dislikes can be seen as an instruction manual for later. If she tries to make her preferences compatible with yours or heavily flirts, she most likely has an agenda. She touches you a lot. If she desires to initiate physical contact, she will try to do so way before you both make it to the bedroom. It is possible she may touch your arms often while conversing with you, feel your muscles, tease you playfully. However, some females are simply more touchy-feely. If she puts her hand on your thigh, then it is a more evident sign that she's interested in intimacy. Touching your chest or closer to your belt is another indication that she may attempt to create sexual arousal. To escalate physical contact, she'll try to respond to your advances. For instance, she'll lean into your arm if you put it around her, or try to move her hands to a more daring spot. To determine her physical attraction to you, invite her to dance. If she desires to sleep with you, she'll use the opportunity to be sensual or even dance suggestively. If you notice her initiating advances, try to take things up a notch because she may be curious to see what's next. She stands or sits very close to you. Another indication that a woman wants to sleep with you is when she sits or stands very close to you. If this is her objective, she will not maintain any physical distance between you two. A woman with such intentions would not keep you at an arm's length. Rather, she would prefer as little gap as feasible between you two. You may observe her sitting a little closer to you than usual, leaning towards you, or standing very close that her body might brush up against you. Additionally, she might seize any opportunities to move closer to you. For instance, she might whisper in your ear, give you a longer than usual hug, or lower her voice to make you lean in. Someone intentionally doing this would probably try her utmost to smell nice, such as wearing perfume or using a breath mint. She shares personal stories with you. Relationship experts suggest that men fall in love by being intimate, while women tend to become intimate once they've fallen in love. However, this cannot be applied to all women, as some may not engage in sexual activities despite being familiar with their partner, or some may do it without knowing their partner's last name. Women generally share their personal stuff with their close girlfriends, and sometimes with male friends as well. So, sharing personal things with you doesn't necessarily mean they want to sleep with you, but it can be a positive indication that you both are becoming closer. If you add physical attraction, chemistry, and flirting to this closeness, then you might just get lucky and snuggle under the covers. She's very passionate during kissing. When you find yourself kissing a woman and things start to get heated, pay attention to her signals. A woman who is interested in sleeping with you will not hold back on the passion. She may even become more experimental with her kissing, using her tongue, and maybe even biting your lips a little. However, it is important to remember that just because your kiss is passionate, it does not equate to consent for sex. Always be respectful and mindful of your partner's boundaries. If things do start to get steamy and you're both on the same page, why not take things further? You could suggest heading back to your place or even to the bedroom. If she agrees, then you're good to go. But always remember to communicate and prioritize respect throughout every step of the process. She checks your body. When a woman is interested in sleeping with you, she may use body language to show it. One common sign is her checking you. But she won't stare at you an obvious way. Rather, she'll glance at you subtly enough to not risk looking desperate. You may catch her looking at your muscles, lips, or running her eyes up and down your body. In response, you can try playfully inviting her to feel your muscles to build more physical intimacy. If she's into you, she'll take this chance to flirt back, maybe even suggesting what else you could do with those muscles. Testing the waters with subtle banter can help you both understand each other's level of interest and build a natural chemistry that could lead to something more. She tries to impress you. It's natural for people to want to impress their crushes. So, if she's trying to impress you, it could mean that she wants to take things to the next level and get physically intimate. However, it's that wants to feel special. She wants to feel like she's worth pursuing and that you're putting in effort to win her over. One way she might try to do this is by showcasing her skills, achievements, or abilities. She might talk about how successful she is at work or how far she's come with her personal hobbies. She might even show off a hidden talent. All of this is an attempt to get you to think highly of her and notice her. While this doesn't necessarily mean she's making sexual advances, it certainly shows that she's interested in captivating your attention. If you're impressed, show it and see where things go from there. But if she doesn't show any reciprocate your feelings, she might just be leading you on for fun. If you liked today's video, please give us a like and subscribe for more content like this.